Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Sebastien, and you are in for another video, another treat. I am glad to show you guys my office area. You know, this is a passion project of mine. I love being able to show you all the decor stuff, and thank you guys for your comments on the previous videos and things of that nature. I know it's been a minute. I know we're getting used to this. I hope you guys are liking the vlogs. I hope you're liking this idea of showing you more decor, because decor has been my thing now that I'm living alone in my solo dolo place. But I want to show you my office. So I'm very minimal. That's one thing I can tell you guys. I've described my taste as minimal chic, but I also do a little DIY to make sure that I can make my workspace the way that I like it. Now, I think I told you guys before, my mother is low-key a hoarder. So this time I was like, I want to do my office area looking just dope. And if you see me looking that direction, it's because the office is in that direction, my little office. Technically, my office area is not a real office because I only have a one-bedroom apartment. And I knew I wasn't gonna have any dining area because I was gonna use my island, which you're gonna see in another video, as my place to eat and to also host meals or whatever it can be. But I knew I wanted to come to this apartment and find a space where I could have my desk, I could do my work, I can get things done. And I just said, okay, great. My dining area will be my office area. So without any further ado, let's just jump into the video. And I'm gonna show you guys the breakdown of my minimal work space. The first thing that I got when I first moved into this place, I didn't purchase this. It actually was gifted to me for my office. I had a great friend, shout out to Kamaya. We work out together with the same trainer, shout out to Amber. So when Kamaya had told me she had a desk available or a desk chair available if I wanted it, I said, sure, I'll take a look at it. We have, our birthdays around the same time. So I was talking to her about what I needed, and she was like, oh, well, I work for a furniture company, and if you need this chair, they're giving it away, you could take it. So what you see here is the original chair that I got. This is the chair, but prior to it, the legs were a different color. The legs were more of a steel color. It was steel silver-ish, you know, chrome, we'll go with that, chrome legs. And I knew my accent color in my apartment was gonna be gold. So I said, well, great. What I'll probably do is figure out a way that I'm gonna find a desk that can go with this. But I didn't know how I was gonna find it yet. I just knew I was gonna get it. And one thing I can tell you, free is what? Me. So if it's gonna be given away, I have to make sure that I like it enough to take it. So when I saw this chair, I said, you know what? It's kind of cute, it's dope. I'm gonna bring it to my apartment. Brought into my apartment, had it sitting in the corner for like a while. Not a while for too long, maybe let's say a few weeks, while I was doing some research of finding what kind of desk I wanted. So as you guys can see here, I have a clip of when I was doing a DIY project of creating my desk chair to match my desk. I didn't find a desk yet at the time, but this is a little clip of that, so you see my little DIY. They're looking good, but they're not completely perfect yet. I've noticed some spots I didn't get, so I'm probably gonna have to go pick up another can and get this on and popping. But for the most part, I can see how it's coming out pretty well. But I'm gonna get me a complete, another can just to get it all one and done. Took me some time, took a few days to make sure I got it correctly. I had to spin the desk over. I was thinking about using some tools. Honey, none of that worked. So I just used bags. I used trash bags, shopping bags, just so I wouldn't ruin the white part of the chair, but make sure I got all the steel properly painted and spray painted. Got some spray paint over from Home Depot. And these are old clips that I was trying to do a vlog about that I never posted. Shh, don't tell nobody. But I'm using these clips now for you guys to see it. But I went and got the spray paint from Home Depot. I came back home, sprayed it. I also put the secure, it's like another coat on top of it, like the post coat, whatever that's called. It's like a clear that went over the gold to protect it long term. Because I also was nervous about having my desk after it dried on the floor, because I have hardwood floors. Well, technically hardwood floors. I had my desk on the floor, so I didn't want it to leave a mark or stay on the floor or to tear and lose it. Since I've had it, it actually has been pretty good. I haven't had any problems. There's been no spotting on the floor, no chipping of the paint. So I would say this paint is pretty good. It does work with the vibe of the room. I then was able to look around for a desk. So me looking for a desk, I bought my first desk from Wayfair. I didn't see it in person, but I was looking at the reviews. The reviews are pretty good. And then when it came to these, I was like, I know I wanted a white desk to match my chair, but it wasn't really it. So when I went to Target one day, I was like, I really want to get some work done. I need to get my computer together so I can get some stuff done. So I went to Target and I saw the desk that I saw now that I have. So I found this desk. It was too late for me to cancel my order from Wayfair because they already started shipping my old desk to me. But it was no big deal, and this is why I love Wayfair too, because when I had to return the desk, it was super easy. I didn't need to open it up. I just printed out the form, put it right back on the box, dropped it off at FedEx. That thing got shipped back, no problem, got my money back good. Now I did get charged like maybe $20 for the shipping though. Right. When it came to the desk from Target had me covered because you would have thought, and people think of it all the time, like that my desk and my chair was a set. It just looks like a set. I was able to spray paint the legs too. The gold that were on the legs of the desk were great, but it wasn't what I wanted. It was called copper, but it didn't match it perfectly. Before I put the legs on my desk, I just took the desk, spray painted it down, took the legs, spray painted down to make sure the legs would match both the desk and the chair. So whenever you see the desk now, it looks like a pure set. It's not. I was able to piece it together. And this is what I mean when you do your shopping. Take your time. There are gonna be people who try to tell you like, you need this, you need X, Y, and Z, but I know for me, I don't like to waste money. So I'd rather take my time picking what I want than for me to just splurge and buy all these things that I end up not really liking or loving long term. And I think, after you get somewhere, you get settled in where you live or what you do, you kind of decide to get more, you want to change some things out. But with this being my first official place by myself and, being able to pick and choose what I want, taking my time. My computer desk, very simple. It's an iMac. I had this for a few years now. Got it like back in 2016. It's been my baby. Love my little iMac, nothing too crazy. Now, I want you guys to take a look at the floating shelves. Okay. I knew I wanted shelving for sure in my apartment. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, how I was gonna put it up. And I love floating shelves. Now, I did look at a few at Target some years ago, and they weren't there anymore, the ones I was looking for. But I really like the rustic vibe and feel of my room, the nature vibe, where I bring in a little bit of outside inside. I think there's something that gives me an air of just relaxation constantly. Even though I'm doing work, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like I'm in a space of like I'm relaxing while I work, because I enjoy it. Like, it gives me pleasure. So I wanted my workspace to replicate that, or to give that kind of essence, effervescence, or a feel to it. Like, that's how I wanted to always feel like I wanted to go to my desk eventually, So I got my floating shelves from Wayfair. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. These shelves were definitely overpriced. I'll even tell you this much. You could easily DIY these shelves for yourself. What I'm not gonna lie to you is the fact that I was able to find the floating shelves on Wayfair. It was a specific thing though, because they came already made the way I wanted it to look. And I'm not gonna say I didn't have the time. I guess I was just being lazy as far as like DIYing it. So these floating shelves actually cost me like $115. I know, judge me all you want. You can talk about me all you want, I know. $115. By the way, like I said, the chair was free. The desk might have cost me like between $50 to $60 from Target, by the way. So there you go. Like I said, the floating shelves. Now it's genuine leather, leather straps that keep it up. It's a floating shelf, and the wood. Everything was pieced together correctly. The shipping was really fast. Even placing it and getting it lifted on the wall. This is the project actually I needed help with. I couldn't do it by myself, so I wanted to make sure that the arms were perfectly placed in and supported. So I had my good Judy, my good friend. Some of you actually met Ryan. Ryan was on my live with me a few weeks ago. So if you guys are ever looking to be on live or chat with me or just see more about a live engagement with me, we can definitely go over to my Instagram at iamSebastien. But Ryan actually came over. He helped me place it up there. We were able to maneuver it the way I wanted it to, and it came out perfect. Now the knick-knacks you see on there, I've had for years. I got the deer head years ago. I didn't want to put another hole into my wall. So what I ended up doing was just placing it. I like the idea that it looks relaxed, like leaned over. Now, I've been told that my place looks like pretty staged. I get it. But I like it. I like the way that it looks. I like the way that it's ready to be on camera if need be. It gives me some joy and pleasure. Like, what's the problem, whatever. But I love this knick-knack. And again, an accent color of gold pop outs again. So this is where I got this knick-knack specifically from the store Hobby Lobby. So with Hobby Lobby, the good thing about Hobby Lobby, there's always a sale. So if you ever want to go there, and I actually went to Hobby Lobby too, looking for floating shelves. The thing is, like, it wasn't the exact floating shelf that I was looking for, so keep that in mind. Now this deer head probably ran me like $12, and I've had it for about since 2016, 2017. So between 3 to 4 years I've had it. So as you guys can see, I hold on to my things. So if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna keep it, you know? You can see the binoculars that are there too. The binoculars I got from Ross. Now the binoculars from Ross are probably between like $7 to maybe 10. Nothing really crazy. It's not even real binoculars. It's just a trinket, you know, it's a little knick-knack that I put up there. So it's cute, it goes with the vibe. I had it in when I was living with my ex and I brought it with me here. So any things I took with me because I was like, you know what, these are cute, I want to keep them. From there, I want to do like a little pan over, we could look into my iron grade. Now my iron grade, I actually bought this iron grade off of Amazon. I forgot how much it was. It was between $16, maybe $20 I got from Amazon. Again, everything you're seeing and I'm listing and saying is listed down below. So you can look at the description box, easy for you to click, easy for you to pick what you want and what you're looking for from there. But I got the iron grade from Amazon, like I said, $16 to $18. This is why, because I wanted a vision board, but I didn't want the typical vision board. I didn't want a vision board on a poster. And I was gonna do a pin at first and pin different things to the vision board. Then I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I like to change things out because I grow, and let's be honest, like our visions grow, different things that we want grow and change. So I thought, well, how about if I am able to use just little clips? Like I'll take a photo of something or maybe a word. I haven't filled it up yet. So what I did was I just put like an old picture up there for you guys to see that I took years ago. But this is an idea of how I want to clip things onto the iron grade to kind of keep giving me inspiration and what I'm looking for, what I want to do, or just keep me motivated, things of that nature. Or if I have something coming up that's important, I can just clip it up there or put it on a post-it and post it up there too. So, you know, it's easy, and it's something that I feel like is gonna be beneficial long term. So like I said, something I can take with me and move to my next place, in my next, you know, home when I have it. These are just great pieces that I love. My faux plant, you know I was gonna come with a faux plant. You knew a faux plant was coming. So I got this faux plant, it was $80, I remember this one for sure. I got this faux plant from Home Goods, not the one by me, surprisingly. There's a different Home Goods everywhere clearly, but I go to the one by me all the time. But this one I actually found at a different space, like I want to say in Buckhead, like a Buckhead Home Goods location. Me and Ryan actually were shopping. He was getting some things for his apartment, and I was going as a friend just to go look. And eventually I saw that plant and I loved it, and I was like, you know, this would be great for my office area. I want to have a faux plant there because it just seemed like it was an empty space. And you know what I tell you, if you have an empty space, you could either put a mirror, but my living room and my office are so close together, I didn't think another mirror was needed in that spot, but I knew a faux plant would work. And if you ever come into my apartment, when I do like a full complete tour, you're gonna see how everything is spaced out enough where it's not like I'm inundated with so many plants and faux plants and things of that nature. So I know it look a little cray-cray sometimes watching it from your angle, but when you're here, it's so different, I swear. I swear it's so different. This little piece that I have here, I needed drawers. So I actually have two different pieces like this that I wasn't sure which I was gonna keep. I've had this for years. I've had this little drawer for years. Originally when I first got it, it was brown. I had bought it for one of my old office spaces, and I had painted it white, and I was able to just, you know, make it look good, make it look cute, do what I had to do with it so it could match the other one, because the other one is white too. But I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep this one or the all white one. I was undecided which one to possibly selling it online or bringing it to a Goodwill. Instead, I was like, let me just keep it because I'm not sure I'm gonna use the other one for it because they're good quality. I don't wanna just toss them just to toss them. And I paid for it maybe between $40 to maybe $50. They're kind of expensive, surprisingly. You know, it wasn't like 20. I thought it was gonna be a lot cheaper. But to be quite honest, like I'm getting my money's worth the longer that I have it. And as you guys can see, like I'm gonna have it for a while. And the thing is, I can bring this up. My old desk in the old office I used to work in, well, not for work, but like for myself. When I was doing like my YouTube videos and stuff, I had that desk from 2013, at least 2013 or 2012, up until maybe 2019. That rinky-dink desk was wobbling all the time. It had a glass top, so it was super cute. Glass top and everything to it. But it was like iron. I had spray painted it to make it look cute. So I was holding on to it as long as I could. So when I grow up, I'm gonna have a grown-up desk eventually. But for now, I feel like these are just doing what I have to do for what I need to in the meantime. And as you can see, like I have my ring light and my camera available. So I usually put my ring light and my camera over there. So whenever I need them, I can just pull them out. I don't have another room to place my things in. So for right now, this is just working for me and my space. So yes, this is my minimal office. Like, I love it. It gets me zen. I'm relaxed. The chair actually is super comfortable, so I don't want you guys to think like, is my butt hurting on the chair? Like, it don't hurt, I promise you. The chair actually is comfortable, it's curved, it's like more of a modern feel to it, which typically, honestly, I don't think it would be something I would have bought on my own. But when it was given to me and being able to hunt and find things, it just gives me a sense of like, okay, like I did that. I felt really accomplished because it looks like I got everything together the way it was supposed to be. And again, this is by taking my time and not rushing it. So let me know what you guys think about my minimal office space. I'm so curious to know what your office space looks like. If you have any recommendations, let me know, like put it in the comments. I'm here for it, okay? And I also want to ask a random question. What would you guys want to see from me next? I wanna know, like I'm curious to know. And I do have to do a tour of my bathroom, a tour of my bedroom, which is a big deal because I know it's a big thing. And I wanna share just more. So let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below and we'll do that. I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was everything you wanted it to be, but I am minimal and I make no apologies for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to see you guys again. Stay tuned because I'm pretty sure you'll see a vlog after this video. Not today, but in a few days. So stay tuned for that, okay? And I thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. And I will see you soon. So until next time, as always, love.